and today is day 2 and it promises to be another scorcher again today. I just listened to the 8 o'clock news and they were saying that the temperatures today are expected to get to again about 32, 33, so the same sort of temperatures as yesterday. At the moment it's a little bit cloudy, but I think just looking at the sky that's just going to burn off any moment now. So in the next hour or so I reckon it will burn off and we're going to have bright blue skies again. So it's going to be a very, very, very hot day today. The one thing that's going to be different today for me is that I'm only going to be doing one inspection in a kitchen, and it may cross into the lunchtime period when they're going to be really busy serving. So I might not be in such a bad state as I was yesterday, but who knows. I just have to see what happens today. So the foundation I'm testing today is the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. I'm wearing this one in the colour Ebony, which is the darkest shade they've got in the range. It's one of the newest shades that came out this year, and it's a foundation that is mattifying and it's oil free, so I'm really hoping it's going to do the job. Yeah, I gave this foundation a really fantastic review probably about a month, 2 months ago. And that's when I did a all-day wear test, and then I gave my final review, and the foundation performed really well. It didn't melt, separate or fade on my face. It just held together, controlled my oils for most of the day. When I do my all-day wear test, I don't tend to block the foundations at all, or no, block the foundation during the day or anything. I literally just want to see how it performs during the day. Today, if it's anything like yesterday, I will blot if I need to, because I just have to. So I'll probably blot. If I get really hot, I'll mop as well, because yesterday I was using kitchen disposable towels, like paper towels, just to literally wipe my face of all the excess water that was dripping off my face. So we will see today how this foundation performs under the kind of abuse I will be giving it today. Alright, so let's crack on and let's do this. By the way, I didn't mention yesterday, the foundation I was wearing yesterday, which was the Max Factor Face Finity foundation. That cost £12.99. It's available in lots of high street stores, very easily available. Very often there's a deal, so you can buy sort of 2 or 3 products in a range and maybe get one free from places like Boots. So do look around for the offers on that. With this foundation, there's hardly ever any deals. I've never seen a deal on this. I've never seen any discounts or sales or anything. And it costs £50 in the UK. So it is a very expensive foundation. The complete opposite of the foundation I was testing yesterday. So I am expecting the best performance for this. It is 50 quid. It's gotta be good. It has to be good. Alright, let's crack on and do this, shall we? So I've already cleansed my face as usual, I've moisturised. Yesterday I was having a bit of an issue with some dry skin under my eyes, so I've just used an eye serum. It's by Number 7. That's just one I had hanging around the house somewhere. So it's by Number 7. It's a youthful eye serum, so I've put a little bit of that under my eyes, and I've done my concealing and colour correcting already. Primed my face as per normal. The primer I used today is the Blogsy primer. It's called Blogsy Perfecting White Charcoal Mattifying Primer. So I've been trying this one out. Normally when I'm doing an all-day wear test, I use the Becca Evermatte primer, but because I'm not doing that, I'm literally just testing to see which foundation is going to control my oils and my sweats and the humidity. I'm using this primer today, which performs just as well actually. It's an expensive primer. It costs £40. It's the most expensive primer I've got, but it is good. Right, okay, so this is well shaken. So I'll use my beauty blender to apply. I really don't like this container application or dispenser. I prefer a pump because I can control how much comes out, but let's do this. So I'm using a beauty blender today. Let's do this. And you can see already how warm it is, because you can see the sweat coming out of my face already. And that's with the primer on. So again today I'll be wearing the foundation for about 10 hours again. Okay, so that was one pump. I'm going to put a little bit more on. I'm really sorry about my voice. I mean, you probably noticed yesterday I still got remnants of the cold I had for most of last week. It's left me with a blocked nose. My throat was very sore, but it is actually improving today. I'm just drinking loads, so I'm hoping that lubricates my throat as well. Okay, so I've put 2 pumps on. I'm going to put a little bit more on my forehead because it looks a little bit patchy up there. So I'm just going to put a little bit more on. Okay, so it's nearly dried down. It's already looking, it's already given a very natural finish. Hasn't quite dried down to the powdery finish yet. So I'm going to finish the rest of the makeup and I'll come back to you in a minute with the finished look. See you in a bit. Okay, so makeup is all done. Looks alright, doesn't it? The sky, I can see the blue patches coming out in the sky now, so I see it's going to be another hot day. I'm so scared. So what do you think about the lipstick? I'm using Beauty Bakery, so thought I'd try this out today. It's in the colour, I can't see it, it's in the colour something cranberry stiletto. So I've heard great things about this lipstick, so I thought I'd give this one a try today, so wear that. So this is it, Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. Let's see how you do today. Alright, so I will see you at the end of the day or in a YouTube minute. See you later. Take care. Bye. Good evening. I can't believe it was another hot day again. I know they said it was going to be really hot today, but blimey. Oh God, it was so bad today. So bad. And you know, they're actually saying that tomorrow could be the hottest day of the year. No, I don't think I can handle it. It was so hot today. I ended up having to go into 2 kitchens. The second one was basically because I got a report of a rat in the kitchen. Yeah, I had a complaint, an anonymous complaint that there are rats in a restaurant, so I had to go and investigate. Thankfully there wasn't rats in there, but blimey, the place was dirty. So yeah, that was a very interesting afternoon closing this premises down. And by the time I finished, I wouldn't say that I was yelling, but let's just say my voice was raised, trying to get the business owner to understand the point of view and the importance of having the restaurant closed. But yeah, my blood pressure was getting a little bit high. I was getting more hot and sweaty. I was trying to grab the blue rolls to block my face, but then I saw how dirty the blue rolls were. I was like, oh God. So I was literally just using my hand just to wipe my face. Oh God, it was so hot. Anyway, that's another story. Right, so the foundation I was testing out today in the extreme heat was the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. Shall we see how well this foundation did? Admittedly, when I was wiping my face, obviously I was getting foundation on my hands as well as all the water and sweat. Let's just see how this did in comparison to the Max Factor Facefinity, which I tried yesterday. And you know what, even though I look like a sweaty mess, I can already see it's a lot better than yesterday's foundation, and it was hotter today. In my job I have to wear protective clothing, and that includes a white hat and a white coat. So the hat obviously came down quite low, so the band, so that probably rubbed all across here. Obviously I've got my hairband on here, so that doesn't help either. Along my face here, okay, I can see how the foundation has got a little bit patchy along here. But, you know, I still got some foundation on. I mean, I can still see remnants of the blush on my face. I didn't contour, but I can definitely see remnants of the blush along here. There is foundation along my chin still. Yeah, both sides of my face there is still foundation. The other test I do is I look to see if I can see my mole on the side of my face. So yes, it has gone. But then I was wearing my sunglasses for most of the afternoon as well. So foundation on my nose is practically gone. but in comparison to yesterday, it is a lot better. It just doesn't look great. I mean, I was wiping my face a hell of a lot today. To see how much foundation is actually left on my face. I don't know if there is that much left. I've got a clean kitchen towel here. Let's do a quick check. Yeah, there's not that much left there, but more than there was yesterday. Ooh, yeah. So I think if I'm going to give this foundation a score out of 10 for performance in extreme hot, humid, sweaty weather, I'm going to give this a... I think I'm going to give this maybe 5.5, 6. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10 because again I've been wearing the foundation all day again today. It's about 10 out. What time is it now actually? Let's have a look. It's come up to 5:30 and I put the foundation on, it was about 8:45 this morning. So what's that? 9? Yeah, it's about 10 hours, isn't it? Yeah, it's around the 10 hours. I'll put the correct figure down below. You know I can't add. So yeah, I think the foundation is a 6 out of 10 in performance in hot, humid, sweaty weather. I'll tell you what did do really well. This lipstick by Beauty Bakery, I think the colour was called Cranberry Stiletto. Yeah, Cranberry Stiletto. Considering I applied it this morning, I think it was the last thing I applied on, so it must have been about 9 o'clock when I applied this lipstick on. And it's still on, so, you know, we're looking at what, 8 hours later? 8.5 hours later. This is good lipstick. So, yeah, definitely recommend this if you can get your hands on a Beauty Bakery lipstick. It's a good, long stay, long wear lipstick. Yeah, so foundation, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 for performance in hot, humid, sweaty weather. Okay, would you agree? Right, so tomorrow the foundation I am going to test is the Revlon Colourstay for oily combination skin. So tomorrow they're reporting that it's going to be really hot, hotter than today. So they're saying it's going to be 33 degrees tomorrow. So that means it could be even higher than that where I live. So we shall see. What temperature it's going to be inside those kitchens, I just have no idea. I'm absolutely dreading it. But I will let you know how I get on tomorrow, alright? So there you go. So the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation, it performed fairly well on an oily skin in hot, humid, sweaty weather conditions. So yeah, pretty good. So if you've got extremely oily skin like me, this is a foundation you can wear. Bearing in price that it is £50. I know I keep saying that, but it is £50. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give me a like. If you haven't done so already, you can subscribe down below. And if you press the little bell next to the subscribe button, it will notify you when I do my next upload. So I will see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Bye.